ahead and make this short and sweet. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been free to play in Zenless since this game started. Haven't spent it down. That's why we're looking at the cash screen. I ain't got none of these bonuses. Never have. I think they still refresh after the year, like they do with Star Rail, but I ain't never bought none of that shit. So I'm turning in my free to play card, and it's nothing to do with the game. There's actually two reasons. The first reason is I finally see a character that I actually want to M1, M2. So I'm going to, I don't know, probably, I don't know, probably just run these three. And that should probably be enough because I haven't done any like the regular missions or anything. So that's probably around 11 to 1700 that I can get stuff out of. And that should be around 90. Well, I think I think those two together is 90. So anyway, it is what it is. But so one of the main reasons is I actually have reasons to want to spend money on this game. Before I can just coast off on, it's fun. And I was gonna spend for a Chinese rerun to get her weapon at least at 2 star, but I didn't do that. So I was gonna do it for Vivian as well, but I chose to do something else with Vivian. So looked up on my phone. So the first two with the bonus is okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So the first reason, like I said, I have a reason. I have a reason I want to summon. So the reason is simply this character. I really, really like this character. This is the first character since Chen Yi that I actually want to summon for. Well, I wanted to summon for Bernice too, but a lot of the other character stories I ain't really cared about too much. But this, I haven't even done any of these story modes. But yeah, this is the only character. This is the character that I want to summon for. Honestly, yeah, Vivian might be the last character like that. But yeah, I want to get her M2 and her weapon. And it's not going to be as easy as the plan as you think it is, but we're going to look at that right now. So I'm already guaranteed. I'm already on the guarantee, so it doesn't matter. As much as I want to buy where I can't justify getting them because, my numbers are a little bit low right now too, and I'll explain that in a second. But I want to buy anyway, but they they snuck they snuck this woman on us. And it sucks too because I actually wanted Ellen. I have Ellen on my alternate account, which is also a day one account, but I don't have Ellen on my main, which I would like to have Ellen. I like to have Ellen just to have something I like to play with. And I don't think I'm at the guarantee. I think the last weapon I summoned for was C's artifact, C's weapon. So I don't think I'm anywhere near. So I probably have to win 50-50 here, but that is what it is. So second reason is second reason because I said it was two reasons why I'm wearing my free to play card. Nobody watches these fucking videos. I get it. So I'm turning it in because now if you notice they always have the first character up there. I pulled every stun character that has came out in the game, completely free to play. So I've said on past videos that the moment I don't pull a stun character is when I'm probably gonna throw in my free to play card. And coincidentally, you don't see homegirl up here. Yeah, she's over here chilling. I tried to go for it. You see, I'm at like 70 something. I lost to 50-50. I tried to go for it because because even with y'all coming, I don't know. Well, yeah, I probably would have still turned the free to play card in. I probably would have kept down there. But not pulling this character was pretty much it killed my identity as a Zenless player. I was the guy with all the stun characters. Like, and now that's over with. I don't have all the stun characters anymore. I'm nowhere near all the attack characters. I don't have all the anomaly characters. Well, I guess if I get Yanagi, but then I had to get Alice too, Alice is on my wish list. Yanagi is not. I do not like Yanagi. I don't like the play style. It's not even the oldest sweat type, It's just it gets more so clunky in the heat of the moment unless you spending time with it. I'm not. I just didn't. When I played with her, I didn't like it because I figured out the combos and the dodge windows and stuff like that. But the way I played, she was just completely unsafe for me. So I just I just never went for her. Um, yeah, I'm not a fan of characters that make you lose HP to do certain things. I mean, if vulnerability windows, you can already get those so many ways, and Zenless, it was just no reason for me to suffer for. I think she's cool. I mean, her weapon's pretty good for so I would have went for it, but I just don't like characters that do the whole losing HP gimmick. I'm not a fan of that. Like I wanted this character. I really wanted this character. I love stun characters in this game, especially stun characters that can do crit related shit. I love these type of characters. It's just get getting like having stun characters, man. Like especially stun characters that can do so much on switching, and then she has her own mechanic that helps her out. It's like man, I could just imagine. Man, that it was so many combos I was imagining getting with this character. I really wanted this character, and I'm so mad that I don't have this character. Like, man, I wanted this character so bad, man. And it's the end of my stun run, so no more, no more. I have all the stun characters. I guess I could say I have all the support characters, but I guess that's the flex now. But all the stun characters was my thing. Body Wave, I like it. I really like it. He takes care of a problem that people aren't acknowledging, but it's there. And that's mainly that. In a lot of ways, like fire is probably the most clunky and incoherent attribute in this game. Like you can't say the same about electric because electric you're always gonna. I mean, you're shocking with damn near anybody you're picking on the team, so it doesn't really matter. Like, it seems like shock is the easiest damn thing to get in this game. But fire characters, it's like, I mean, running mono fire just seems like it's just shit. But this dude helps with that because then you can just run him with, you can have him and mono. I don't know particularly how that works because I haven't used this character. So I don't own this character. I may pull for him on my alternate account because my alternate account also has Lucia on it. So I may pull for him on that account. But for this account specifically, we have one character we're zoned in on. And unfortunately, it's not a bind way, even though I really do want some more dude characters. But man, bro, he would have came if he would have came out in her slot, I would have probably went I would have probably hoped that the 50-50 would have went my way and I could have got him instead. But he didn't. So for him. Alice, she's on the wish list. Like after I get Yao Swain, whatever the fuck her name is, after I get her, I don't plan on summoning for a while. Probably gonna miss out on Zhao. Yeah, probably. I don't plan on summoning for a while. Mainly until this character comes back. Because I'm at the point now with my account where, yeah, if I'm within range, I should go for dupes of other characters. But the way the game seems set up now, I mean, when the power shift happens, I think Alice will be fine. So I'm gonna go for Alice. And besides, I wanted Alice. It's just I was at the guarantee. I had like 8 summons left. I had got the 10 pull, fell asleep, woke up, Banner was gone. So I'm going for this character again. Um, Hugo, I mean, I think he just left. Yeah, he just left. I like Hugo, but I'm I'm making an exception here with this character coming out, but I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of attack characters. Like for the most part, I don't use attack characters. I think it was Seed when I first summoned for an attack character. I'm just not a fan of attack characters. Like for the most part, I'm like a DOT type person. I like those. I'm that type of person. So anomaly fits more so into it, and stun feels more so into it. Those are usually the types that I usually play. So Hugo kind of never had a chance. It's unfortunate. Orpheus one of the few attacks that I would have probably thought about getting, and that's just only because I wanted her for seed, but that's not gonna matter soon enough. So that's what I'm usually out with. I'm using her with goddamn seed. So, but Orpheus was a character I would have went for. It's just that seed was there right there, and I was gonna make sure I got seed in her weapon because now I can invert stuff in the characters I already have. Most of the characters, other than like 3 of these characters in this game, are characters I wanted to pull. I haven't failed on characters that I really wanted to pull as much. I already explained my issues with Yanagi and how. I mean, you could say the same thing about Jane sometimes. Yanagi just doesn't feel safe at all. Like for the type of high end shit I'm trying to do, and she like it's like even when I know enemies attacks, like because I have her on my alternate account and she's decked out. M2, W1, she's decked out. She got great gear. It's just she just doesn't feel safe at all. And I thought at first I'm like, man, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just got an issue with using the character. But even when I see people play with it, it's like sometimes you have to slow down. And I don't like that if I'm I mean, come on, I'm trying to get hot clears, man. I can't do that if you out here playing. Juliana, she just she's a character I just didn't like. I didn't even start to care about this character until the end of the chapter thing when it was kind of fucked up because she didn't know what Bill was doing. You knew the whole time. You already get a hint of that like the middle of the second chapter type shit. And in the story, not only in her personal story, but it's so many times she just like she know what's going on. But I mean, that's why she's my favorite character because she gonna toe that gray line. It's like shit. Yeah, they probably doing some shit they're not supposed to be doing. But hey, it's not harming anybody. Hell, they're helping us. Ain't no need to bring it to the forefront, cause any drama. Smart character. Luciano, on the other hand, instantly gets emotional because you're hiding secrets from me. Like yes, bitch. I'm gonna tell the police. I'm gonna tell the police that I'm one of the most wanted criminals that motherfuckers looking for. Everybody know me. They know what I'm on. What I'm doing is legal. Why the fuck would I tell you? Like she understood. She didn't. That's what made me. But but that little part of the storyline made me kind of care about this character some a little bit. But for the most part, I don't care. And she's an attack character. She kind of started a trend of me not liking attack characters. I'm trying to go for this character, even though she's an attack character, because she's just so cool. I wanted this character because she's just so damn cool. But I was out of town when she came. Sorry, when she came out, I was out of town. Came back, trigger was out. Pulled trigger instead. Still know I didn't get this character. I didn't want Caesar at all. But like the two people that watch these videos, you'll know that I don't like Caesar. I understand what she could do, blah blah blah. She just always feel like a net negative to me, so didn't use her. Ellen, I like Ellen. I got her on my other account. That's also a day one account. Pull Ellen immediately. So I like Ellen. She's fun to play with. It's kind of weird, but foo out here in these streets. Vivian, one of my favorite characters in the game. Just just probably the most splashable character in the game where like she's going to come in and do it. Well, not really, but she's splashable to a lot of different styles where what she comes in and does and what she does off field is not hindering different styles. So I fuck with Vivian. Panda, I don't really fuck with the Panda like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've tried different sets, but he was the reason why I had to summon for Lucia. I'm not particularly impressed with Lucia either because I don't have her weapon. The Panda's just there. I don't even think I use him. I don't even know why he's on the favorite. Shifu, the goat. I like this character, but I don't have her engine. So a lot of times I have to rely on other crit substat engine. I mean, like I have to rely on crit substat engines, stuff like that, because I just haven't had the best and it's been months and I have not gotten any really good gear with her. Like most of her gear sucks. Most of her gear is awful. Like I think we can go into it right now. Like yeah, she had 51 crit rate. Terrible. 130, 136 crit damage. Sure. Sheer force is on 25, 38 awful. Like she's just I've just had awful gear rolls with her. Like I just can't get out of it. Like, I have not had good gear rolls with her. And it's been like I've had weeks that been trying to get good gear for her, and it just doesn't materialize. She's still great to use, but you see why now I had that little extra 24% crit rate from those crit things, but it's just awful, man. Like it's sad. She's such a good character, but like anomaly engines just hold this game back so much, bro. Like anomaly engines just like it, it, it's just a problem in itself. Like I've already went in on that, but it really holds a character like this back where I'm not anomaly engines, but on rupture engines. I apologize. Rupture engines. It really holds a character back when you don't have splashable engines. Like you have other types like attack. Like attack. You could just run crit rate, base attack, crit rate, base attack, crit rate, base attack, like base attack, energy regen, more attack. Like the subs for these characters are crazy. But then you get to anomaly and it's just like, I mean, yeah, got monitor. I mean, yeah, I guess this could help base HT, but it doesn't help anything else. Like, sure, like it's just sad. It's just bad. It's all bad for rupture, and that's why I'm immediately getting off the train and going for job plan. That's what the name, whatever. Going for like it just feel like if you're gonna do the star rail thing where if you're gonna do the star rail thing where you have this type coming in the game, and the only way you can really get any real use out of the character is if you either invest just to get the engine, which some players do, some players don't. I do for a lot of characters, but those specific characters that I know I want to go all in and go get. But for other characters, and that's the problem I had with her from the beginning, is just like, sure, but what engine I'm going to use? Her engine? I mean, that's it? All right, sure. So Rupture's just in a bad spot. She's in a bad spot by proxy just because there's no engines for support that I mean there are, but they're not great. She needs her engine. I know that a lot more now, but I don't regret pulling her because I'll just go for her engine on her rerun. Uh, that's just something just to do. I already know I'm going to do that, so and she's good enough as is. It's just you got to do more when you don't have a lot of character engines. And for the most part, I usually nail it on character engines that I need to get. Like Vivian, you don't need her engine. I pretty much nail it on characters that you need and don't need to get their engine. But for this character, I thought, oh man, maybe even though people tested it already, maybe I could pull this off. No, I need her engine. So you're like, or it's more investment than she's kind of worth, but it's just a thing. So, oh yeah, I forgot. Use the highs probably. It's crazy because I did not like this character, but I saw this character's kit and I was like, oh, this character really helps out stun characters too because of her own innate stun. So she's a shenanigans character. Pulling her immediately fell in love with. Like even with the Vivian Miyabi combo, you still getting them stuns off crazy because Yuza just does not give a fuck. Like, like this is like Chi might be on notice, man. This might be my new favorite character in the game, especially because the kill shots with her, the still frames are some of the best because she's just having the best the time of her life out there. So she's she's in my top three favorite characters in this game. Not only because of her play style, because of how she acts in the game. Like she keeps you engaged in the game. And I it's good that Zenless is branching out to having characters that can do stuff like that. Because I mean you have other characters that can jump in and do their little aftershock and all that other bullshit and do their little attacks and shit. But she's the hype man, which is crazy. But yeah, she's the hype man. So one of my one of my favorite characters in this game. Like it's rare that I go a day if I play this game that I don't use Yuza. Like easily one of my favorite characters. I don't have her weapon because she just came out at the unfortunate time that I wanted Alice too, and I couldn't get Alice. So Yuza just came out at an unfortunate time. But her and Alice when they came around so close to each other, I would have probably gotten both. But it is what it is. I'll probably go for her weapon too, even though she doesn't really need her weapon, but that's another good character. You get does for it. Don't need it. She doesn't need her weapon. She just does whatever the fuck she wants to. That's why I like this character. Something this motherfucker need to learn. She's still the goat. Still the goat. Don't matter. Don't care. It is what it is. Like user how's walking her down. Man. Oh girl, y'all Shane, she about to be she's walking it down too. But right now, Chingy's still the GOAT. And what Chingy does, she's always gonna be for me, she's always gonna be good. I just I need to focus more on I need to focus more on her build because I see more things that because I don't really follow the recommended builds. I kind of just go outside of my way. Like back in the day, I had this Chingy with yeah, I gotta change it up because I had her anomaly proficiency and shit up because she was running with Jane. So I was making sure that she was getting. I had made sure that Chen Yi would be able to get her anomaly procs off with with Jane, so we could get disorder going. I forgot who else was on. I think that was Seth too. Yeah, it was Seth too. So they were all doing like the anomaly procs and shit for the disorder with Jane and stuff like that. That was when Jane came out. Like Jane, Jane's the first character I pulled the engine for because I didn't pull Ellen because I never pulled the first character in the gotcha game. It is what it is. But oh, battery low. Anyway, but yeah, I don't pull for the first character in the gotcha game. Never have, never will. But I didn't pull for Leon because I didn't like her. But Jane, I like what Jane did, even though now it's a bit slower for the current game. She still does what she needs to do, so that's fine. And I don't really have her geared up right either because a lot of her gear is based off of what I could get back then. So she's still not good. Like she's only at like 2,300 attack, like terrible. But that's because like I haven't put in more time to invest in these characters. For the most part, you don't need to super invest in these characters, especially to beat like Deadly and Soul shit like that. You just have to have your own type of centric combos and understand dodge windows. Basically it. But yeah, she's the first character I went and got a weapon for. Like Jane will always have a place for me. It's just that nowadays Jane, I mean, I rock out and she defense. You know, I bring out the old the old Astra Bernice Jane combo. If they show the physical fire weakness, but for the most part, I don't really rock out with Jane like that. It is what it is. Astra, Astra, still Astra. Like I don't know what need to be said about this character. Astra is just she's still gonna be crazy because she's still gonna be crazy because if you like me, you know what I'm saying, you might be blitzed, you know what I'm saying, coming on playing a game, had a good day, you know what I'm saying. You might be off your game a little bit. Astra is just the Astra is the fuck up reducer. Since she gonna have those switches in for you, you kind of can just rock with that. That's why I fuck with Astra, and that's why she's another character that I went and got the weapon for. So my free to play journey, it was good. I had a good free to play journey. I'm not tripping on that. Her stats are really bad too. I could get that to 4,200 attack. Yeah, I could get that to 4,200 attack. Defense isn't awful. Yeah, I can get that up. So I had her with crit damage and shit. I don't know what I was doing. I just never changed it. Miyabi, one of the goats. Like I don't really care about Miyabi as a character. I mean, I guess she's cool, but I like Miyabi more so because Miyabi's just crazy. I've kind of took some of her gear, so she doesn't have the impact that she used to have, where she was at like 3,200 attack and she had about around 140 crit damage. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, but she doesn't need it because Miyabi just doesn't care. Like, pretty much as long as you can play with Miyabi and understand dodge windows, Miyabi just doesn't care. She could just go out somewhere by herself. And then we use her and Vivian out there, making sure they can get constant damage and doing stuff. While she gets more windows to dodge. Well, it's not really more windows to dodge, but if you see other characters doing shit, you kind of get more of a clear vision to the enemy, which makes it easier for you to dodge. I can't really explain it. That's why even with her stats being kind of bad right now, she still gets done because Miyabi just doesn't give a fuck. Also, a character I went and got a weapon for because I had to. Like I got so lucky on Miyabi summons. I think I pulled Miyabi on the first 10 pull. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me go for the weapon. And I pulled it. No, I think I pulled Miyabi. I think I pulled Miyabi. I had to go like I was at like 40% left. And then I went and pulled the weapon on the first 10 pull. And who came out right after that? Was that Astra? I think so. I don't remember. I think Astra was who came out after Miyabi, if I remember correctly, because I had so much left after pulling Miyabi and her weapon so early that I was able to save. I think Astra did come out immediately afterward, and I pulled Astra and her weapon. So get set to the free to play journey. Seed. I really like Seed. I was waiting for the character that would be able to complement Seed in the way that I like, because I think this character can chill for like 6 months until her perfect partner comes out. We don't know if her perfect partner will be here in a couple weeks or not. But Seed is somebody I I guess you could say it's long term investment why I got Seed. I think that Seed is gonna be very, very useful in the coming year. So I think even when Seed comes back, I'm going for at least probably M1, M2 on Seed. Like C's very good. C's very good. I like C. I don't even have most of her shit runs up. And that's how she's still good. She doesn't care. Another character I went and got the weapon for. Got the weapon for. I had to get the engine for C, man. I like C. Like I said, my C's not even good. Like, I have so many stats in leaving on the table. I have so many stats I'm just leaving on the table because like I'm just doing. I just have so many stats I'm just leaving on the table. I need to kind of ration that out and fix all this stuff because right now I've just had terrible time pulling gear. Like anomaly gear usually always goes good, but everything else sucks. Like everything else sucks. So it's just like, especially with the crit gear. Crit gear is so awful to get because, but I think because I switched some of these gear around, I could have remember I had her at like 130 something crit rate and like 2800 attack. So I think this is different. Um, Trigger, I pulled Trigger because I couldn't pull Steel just Soldier Andy, and I was kind of annoyed. And Trigger is made up with that by being good, despite the fact I haven't had time to get her. Like I haven't had time to get Trigger up. She's she's looking awful out here. I just haven't had time to do anything with her. I don't even have the right engine on her. Like I just haven't had time. Yeah, I haven't had time to really do much with Trigger. But I like her. Man, she's a stunning character, so she's automatically going to be a character I'm going to prioritize all the time. Like I have a lot of resources, but I'm saving most of them, and most of them I'm grinding out for this character. So so like that's mostly what I'm grinding out for. Lighter is my dog right here. I fucking love Lighter. So Lighter is my dog, man. Like Lighter comes out and does exactly what me, because Lighter just refills back up and it's just stun mania. I tried him Astra and Chingy, it didn't work. But him, Astra, and Bernice was just perfect for me. Because Bernice doesn't care, but Bernice gets super. I'll talk about Bernice in a second, but good character. I fuck with Lighter. I just, like I said, like my gear, I had to spread most of it around because, like I said, since I wasn't investing up, I was going for specific characters. I'm at a point where I need to kind of get my gear ration out. Once I get my gear ration out, my account should be set. So sure, I have way more than enough to do that. Bernice, one of my favorite characters in this game, probably one of the reasons why I kept playing this game. I don't have her built where I want her to be at because her defense is awful. But yeah, like her defense is just terrible. But like her attack is terrible too. But her defense is just terrible. Like I, I don't have her built to where she wants to be, and it sucks. Like I gotta get all these skills up. I haven't had time. And she's another character I went and got the weapon for. Like I said, mind you, this is all free to play. Like this is all free to play. Like um, share grace. Heart Master's good. I like Heart Master. I use him. I use him as a substitute on my seed trigger team, and he does his job well. So I like Heart Master, and he's deceptively safe. You would think he was unsafe because of the whole dash in thing and the whole recovery after the flip thing, but no, this guy's safe. He's safe. I really like using Hard Master. If you can understand his dodge windows, like you can really get cooking with this dude. Like once again, his build sucks up here. I think I took gear off of him. Yeah, I took gear off him in the engine. But usually he have his crit rate at like 70, 80. Like it's not great. It's not great because like I just I finally pulled Soldier 11. Finally. After all this time. So I'm still trying to build her up. So I gave her this crit gear that wasn't really great. You see what I'm talking about? Like, look at that crit gear. It's just awful. It's just awful. Like, look at it. Like, Astra has better credit gear. Like, it's just awful, man. It's awful. So I gotta clean some stuff up. Then we just got Monato. I like Monato. I just haven't had time to build him up. Yeah, like I haven't had time to build Monato up. He's, but I like him though. I just haven't. I think, do I have any? No, I don't. So, yeah, Monato is not getting any more upgrades right now. But I like him. I like him. I just need to build him, and he does what he needs to do. I got so many copies of this dude's weapon when I was going for who came with him? No, because I didn't go for your hard weapon. Yeah, he came with Lucia. I was going for Lucia's weapon. I didn't get it, and I just end up pulling this dude's weapon every single time. So he got maximum overclock on it. So good for him. Oh yeah, I can overclock this shit. And most of these other characters, I mean, standard characters, Lycon, he's still out there. Lycon does what he needs to do. I don't wear him out on ice, but Lycon's that guy. Rena's tougher to pull off, but her animations don't make it seem that way, but her dodge windows are very generous, so I like running with Rena if I can afford it because she can still do pretty good. She could do pretty good um, shot. Not really great, but she could do pretty good shot if you can run something with her. Later, if you know how to play Kaleda, she's amazing. If you don't know how to play Kaleda, then it depends on how the wind blows. Either you'll have one of the greatest when you'll have one of the greater runs with a character you haven't used before, you'll get completely blitzed. It's no in between. Honestly, I think this character Poacher is better. I use this character and I like this character. I don't think she's geared up right now. Yeah, she's not geared up right now. She can't even get to level 60 yet. But I use this character and I like her. Like on my alt, she's maxed out. I think she's M6. I think she's M6 on this one too, yeah. So I like this character Poacher. Like when I summon those banners that have her, I don't mind. I didn't mind pulling her. Nicole's Nicole. Always gonna be useful, all reliable. You're never gonna have a bad run with Nicole unless you just suck at the game, and that's not Nicole's fault. So, cause she's such a enabler to the game, kind of like Yuzuha took her place as enabler because Yuzuha just kind of like I'm talking about enabler like players into the game. Like characters like Yuzuha, Astra, and Nicole that just kind of have the easy switch in type shit. They're always going to be good for newer players or bad players because they start to learn these windows, and it's kind of more so subconscious where it kind of fits into not them being driven into a play style, but whatever play style they use, kind of infusing that type into it, which makes them better. So characters like Nicole, I'm always gonna like, even though I have not used her on this account. I have never used Nicole on this account. On my other account, I have her used, but on this one, I have never used her account. She's another character in M6, but I've never used Nicole. She's amazing too. I just haven't used her. I have every support character in the game. I can't pull out for everyone. So Kaku, I mean, I don't run Mono Ice on this account. So, but when I first started playing, so Kaku was like the MVP. I think they must have nerfed her or something because Sokaku was fucking busted in the beginning of the game where you had Sokaku out there, she do her little spin shit. You run into somebody with crit damage on the assist, you damn near one shot him she was doing some shit. She was doing some janky shit. I don't think a lot of people were talking about that. But so Kaku had some janky shit going on with her when she first came out. It was kind of crazy. I liked it, but I haven't used her in so long. Like she's still level 50. Like those days, I was using her level 50 in the old Shinya defense back in the day because it didn't matter because the way she was set up. I mean, the game levels. I mean, sure, attacking stuff matters, but I mean, crit damage shit matters. But if I can hit the enemy more times, I can kind of make up for all that stuff. That's why even though my gear is not the greatest right now, it doesn't really matter. Piper, people have been telling me to play Piper for the longest, and I still never played with her. She's just on the team. I I I should play with her, but I just never have. Yeah, I just never played with her. Is that her weapon? I think so. But yeah, I've just never played with Piper. People tell me that she's so crazy too, and I believe it because I've seen some of my homeboy play with Piper and they just do some crazy shit with her. But me personally, I just never played with her. Just haven't. I've never really been to the characters that look like little kids. That's why I use her kind of breaks the mold because she's just she's a character. She's just a cool character. She's more of a cool little sister type character. Lucy also breaks that mold because I actually like using Lucy. I haven't used her in a while, and I have multiple copies of her weapon, don't I don't know. I thought I had another Jaeger boom. That's a GTA mission. It's a Grand Theft Auto mission. I think it's GTA 3. But yeah, I meant Boom and Cannon. But yeah, I got that on Use High. So. But I like you. I like Lucy. She's cool. Corn, she was crazy in the beginning of the game. Boy, that straight up penetration, boy, like Corn was out there. Corn was out here crippling bosses immediately, like going crazy. I remember they had like the little robot bosses with the little legs, the Bella Bob monsters. Oh, Corn wasn't worried about that. She come out there damn near instantly crippled. Then she do her little shit. Like Corn was like that in the beginning of the game. I ain't even gonna lie. So was Ben. Ben has cool voice lines. There's nothing redeeming I can say about this character. I do not like this character. This character slows down everything and does not do the damage to validate him slowing things down. I've tried this to get this character to work since launch. I've done everything I could have possibly done. On my alt, he has all his skills unlocked. He's perfectly. He's built to the. He's built so optimally that I'm shocked that I got. I'm shocked that I got gear for this month, and he sucks. It doesn't matter. I, I I hate this character because I like the potential of this character, and he sucks in this game. So no, having used Nekomata, I pulled her pretty late in the cycle, so I haven't really had time to use her. There's other characters like Trigger that I still rather would try to learn than to learn Nekomata at this point in the game. And once again, if this character wasn't coming out, I know. But yeah, if this character wasn't coming out, then maybe I would use her for attack benefits for seed. But I mean, that's kind of low hanging fruit. Like, it's like she might not even really help seed as much as I wanted to, but I'm still gonna pull her anyway. Billy, Billy, moving on. Abby's cool. Abby's always gonna be okay because Abby's gonna always be able to do at least the bare minimum on starting teams. So she's always gonna be okay. I think she needs a buff where because her finishers and stuff like that, her play style is so first character that came out type shit. Like if she was a stun character and she kind of had like Billy's type shit with the stun, with the dodge into hitting multiple enemies, this character would be crazy. I mean, like I just think that Ambi needs a buff. Ambi needs a buff bad. Like you got it on the fucking cover of the game. Like I turn on Zenless on my PS5, Ambi's right there. So I would like Ambi to get a buff. I think Ambi should get a good, sizable buff. And I don't mean buff is in damage. I mean buff is just in animations. Like one thing I like about this game, for the most part, their buffs are more so tied in the animations. I mean, they do stuff with other things, but I like that buffs are more so tied for animations than anything else. Like when you play House Zero, a lot of these things I consider as a lot of those buffs are kind of tied into things that you want to do with the characters. Except for Astra's. Astra's Astra and Miyabi have weird ones. Because Miyabi has the one, oh, if you have fire, yeah, just like, bro, I'm not running, I'm not running fucking anomaly with Miyabi, man. I'm running Miyabi rush down if I'm running her Hollow Zero. There would be no circumstance when I would ever use Miyabi on some shit like that. But the game's just like, yeah, well, and it's a buff. That's one thing about it, it's a buff. So you say what you want about it. But for the most part, like I said, I'm losing my free to play card for this character. I'm assuming that this character is coming out next. So after buying your ways out of here, damn, I wish I could get Ellen. But after buying your ways out of here, we going all in, baby. We streaming it. We gonna get her. And I'm glad that this is the costume, the alternate costume, because I'm not going for that fucking costume. I don't like it. I like her default better than this. So that's good. I can just save on that. That's probably a free costume too. I mean, but then she got the transformation too. So yeah, I bought this shit too. So dang, I wish I had a way I could just go for I could go for buying way right quick, but I don't. I have to complete an event or something. I ain't doing all that. Oh no, I don't. Oh yeah, I can just do my dailies in. That's cool. But yeah, like, and don't get me wrong, I like the free to play journey. The free to play journey was great because in this game, it was the first game where I felt like I wasn't compelled to spend. Like even now, I could probably get buying way before it's over with, but I'm just gonna save anyway because I'm sure I can get around 25 summons if I just save. So that's the plan. That seems like a better move for me. All right. I was building up Lucia shit. All right, let's get some more physical. All right, like dailies and shit like that. I kind of feel bad. Bad with the state of Star Rare right now, where it's just like do that, get some more physical. I'll do it later. Still don't got enough. And that next one isn't even what I wanted. Wow, that's unfortunate. Consume one battery charge. I mean, just using one. I'm sure I got a decent amount. Does that count? Bastards. So they gonna make me play. So I think I'm 10 left, right? Oh no, I'm 20 down. So I still wouldn't have enough. I mean, I could do these missions and stuff, but I just don't. It is what it is. I do them eventually. Yeah, they got all these new missions and stuff. Like, yeah, I gotta finish this with her, and yeah, that's another 106. That's another pull right there. I, this just came out. Um, what does this mean? I'm skipping most of this dialogue. I don't care. Oh, quality time with quality time. Yeah, I gotta work on this stuff too. And I just got Soldier 11, so Soldier 11 was a big get for me. So all right, I'm skipping this dialogue. I'll read it on my ultimate account. What the hell was that even for? I don't even understand what was going on. I probably should have read the story. What is this? So what? I just talked to you and just, oh, okay, pick a card. Well, I'm always gonna pick this one. All right, thank you. Yeah, that was easy. All right, so I guess I'll just do one pull for Bonnie Way, get on up out of here. It'd be crazy though if I'm at the 55th and I pull him. That'd be actually the worst case scenario because I wouldn't want to pull him, especially when I have this one character that I actually really want coming. So it's just pull just to see. Zenless being Zenless, you're not getting shit. You're not getting shit in this game. But I have so much that I have left to grind. I have this. I still have to do whatever the fuck this is. I have this thing. This is here. I have this. Hey, by the way, I might as well get this out the way too, so I have to see this later on. All right, that's fine. Guess. Oh yeah, I can get some crumbs for that. I haven't even done Hauser Zero this week, so yeah, I can get some crumbs for that. Daily Assault. I haven't even finished all that stuff. I haven't been playing that shit like that. Like I still have 6 out of 7 others, 4 out of 9 others. But I think I cleared one of them 3, and then I cleared the other one. I just didn't. I had a sheriff. I just got to fix that up, but it's nothing. Sure. And then I already got Vivian. And I still got stuff like this that I just never finished because it was just boring as hell. So I still got to finish this right here. I'm only like 1, 2 away from this. I should finish this too. Yeah, I think I only have like yeah, a couple levels, and I can finish that. So that's another 10. That's another pull too. So I'm probably going into damn. I'm probably going into this with way more than I would need, but that's kind of the point because what I would want to go idealistically, like, and I'm sure I can actually get to that, But I actually, idealistically, I would want to get, I would want to have 112 pulls going into this character because let's see, it's 80 from this. So we at 68. I'm gonna try to chomp that down to like the low 50s, low 40s. If I can come in with 120 or something, I'm guaranteed her, and I'm 25 away from the weapon. So I would just have to pray I get lucky. And if I do get lucky, I would pray I get lucky on the first 10 pull. Because then I could just focus. I'm not, let's just pretend that's her. I could just focus on the banner again and try to at least get M1. M2 would be the goal, but I mean, these this shit this shit ain't paying enough for that. Like these two, that's 150. I ain't going too much higher than that. I don't know. I might get this one too. But the fact that the character's gonna be out for a while, so like these two are initially what I'm gonna go in for her. Like other than that, I don't plan on spending anything else probably for a while. The only reason I had got the battle pass is because of this. That's it. That's an extra bookmark. And because of this. That right there gets me exactly. And I think if I clear all this shit, I should be at 50 or close to 50. So that's pretty much the only reason I got that pass. This bottom stuff is good too. Like these is good. This is pretty good. But really, it's just this and these right here. Every other level. Because usually every time I do these when I play free, I've always got max level anyway because it's not hard. Even though for some reason I'm still level 69. I cannot I cannot get out of level 69. I'm level 59. I haven't even updated this. But yeah, I can't get out of level 59. Look at the GOAT team. But yeah, I still can't get out of level 59. I've been at level 59 for months. And I play damn near all content. But I just have not been able to get out of there. And hopefully I can get out of there when this character comes. When Yash Yashling, I think that's her name. Yeah, it's too much. Well, you're gonna be Yash Wayne now. But anyway, when she comes out, I'm pulling her immediately. Like she's the character that I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for because I told you I hate attack character games. When you look at attack characters, I mean Ellen, I wasn't really a fan of her when she came out. I liked Ambi, but I didn't have time to get her. But I'm just looking at the early attackers. Ellen, I didn't like her. Zuyan, I didn't like her. Guess you can go. This doesn't really count as early, but Evelyn, she was cool, but I seen it like a lot of her moves went back to doing that same little fucking animation with the snap, and it just felt like that would have got boring with me playing with her. So like I just didn't like that. Hugo would probably been somebody I would have pulled for, but his timing was just bad. So it is what it is. And Ambi, like I said, I missed pulling her. Orphe, I would have liked her for the seed interaction, but I felt that if I waited, which I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or not, but I felt like if I waited, I could find a better option for that than Orphe. So I didn't go for it. Sorry, Orphe. But so when it comes to attack characters, yeah. And then they say she's physical, where I mean, other than Yuzuha and Jane, yeah, there's no physical characters on this team. Well, I guess Poacher's there. We're scraping the barrel if we're going to corn and fucking Nekomata and Billy. That's why I would like these two characters because they're physical. But I guess now I'm the guy with all of the support characters, so I guess that's cool. But yeah, because I got every support. I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you, and I got you, I got you. I think that's all I got. So I got every support character in the game. So there's always a silver line. Silver line is I got every support character in the game. But that's it, man. I've just been rambling, shit. But got some. But I'll holler at y'all. That's all.